Hey guys, Zach Style here, coming at you with another, dueling network whatever thing. I'm going to be using my Constellar with a little twist deck. It's Constellar with Fire Fist, kind of like an engine behind it. It uses Fire Fist Gorilla, and I forget the name of it now, but the spell card that lets you add one Beast Warrior to your hand because a key Constellar card. Constellar cost as a Beast Warrior, so it's actually a pretty damn good deck. You're gonna see I have two duels here. Second one was fine. This one I made a misplays on because, and I'll say when it happened, sometime through the duel, the guy was saying I couldn't activate quick play spells from my hand, and it was just pissing me off and put me, to be honest, a little bit on tilt. I still ended up winning the duel, but I definitely made misplays which were retarded. But anyways, yes, I love this deck. Constellars are great, especially with Star Chart, and Fire Fist Gorilla is awesome because not only can you use your other, that spell, I don't remember fucking its name, Tenkin, whatever it's called, to destroy spell and trap card, but you can just keep getting your costs out consistently. So yeah, it's awesome. I was thinking, yeah, Batterman guy. Battermans are actually cool. I might make a deck profile one of them, and they're alright. They're not like great, but they have some pretty cool tricks that they can pull out. The two reasons I love Constellars too are they're level 5, which its effect reads during either player's turn. You can return one card on the field to the or one, I think it's your opponent's card on the field to their hand during either player's turn. So your turn, summon him, turn one, their turn, they do whatever, return one. It's kind of ridiculous, and the fact that it's card, that's just stupid. And yeah, I don't know why he did this. He activated that, and then he did that to get his Batterman AA, and then he Infernal Reckless Summon, which made me just get a fucking huge field. And then I was like, okay. Then I'm going to use Algete, use cost effect for 5. Yeah, it was stupid. But another reason why I love Constellars is for, again, my pronunciation on this shit's terrible, but Ptolemy 7, Stellar Ptolemy, whatever. Yeah, you can spell it out for me in the fucking comments section. But yeah, he can just be brought out through anything. You get a level 3 Constellar monster that sucks, special summon Ptolemy. Now he can't use his effect, but it's still a 2700 beater. Like, it's still really good. And yeah, here I used Corn's effect just to get rid of his pesky little guy. And then what I should have done, I should have used my level 5 to get rid of his trap card, destroying both of those instantly because that card's removed from the field. They're both sent to the graveyard. But I wasn't thinking. And this is when he did the whole thing. I actually edited out a good probably 2 minutes, 3 minutes of me finding articles and fucking having to tell him. So yeah. Anyways, he finally was like, "Oh, you're right." And I'm like, "Oh, I know." But it's a very easy ruling. And I was kind of I don't know, I wasn't that much of a dick, but I wasn't like the nicest I could have been. And no excuse except for, like, I don't mind explaining like hard rulings to people, especially if it's rulings that, like, even I'm mixed up on at times. But when it's like a basic element of the game, like quick play can be activated in your hand during your turn, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, so, and that was another misplay. I used his effect to return. I said effect, and I was like, oh wait, his fucking Batterman guy can be special summoned if there's 2 or more. So that was a misplay on my part, which kind of sucked. But I mean, it didn't costing the game, so that was really nice. So he ended up using his A fuel cell or C fuel cell to send it to the grave, and then he tried to kill my guy, but I had a lance, which killed his guy, and then he got over my costs. And what happened next turn? I actually forget. Oh yeah, guys, I plan on having a lot more videos out. I have probably 3 or 4 other decks, including this one that I just made recently. I've been testing out all competitive decks of fun decks, not meta. I gotta put in the last one, it just doesn't give me enjoyment. I think that was the last time I'm going to say that because I feel like I'm oversaying it, but yeah. I didn't use corner effects here because I realized it was the exact same amount of damage either way, and I wanted to be able to use this effect next turn if I needed to. So, and this is the great thing. XYZ for Ptolemy, whatever his name is, 7, and then next turn I'm going to be able to use this effect, which is great. So, I think this is it. I think, yeah, he had that one thing. I just used Ptolemy's effect, send that to the hand, and then attack for game, and that was the end of that. What else do I have coming up? I actually some really interesting decks. I have a few like competitive fun decks, like Constellars and a few others, and then I have some that are like, they're pretty much only fun decks, but they're still good. Like I try never to get out a deck that's just absolutely terrible you'll never win with, because there's just no point. But Yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys that deck. I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress, but it's really hilarious. So anyways, this duel, let's see. Got a lucky MST, got a lucky star chart out. Star chart, whenever I XYZ for Ptalim or for a Constellar monster, I can draw one card. So that's always nice. So I just did that, did my star chart effects. Fortunately, it's only once per turn, or else that would be retarded. And then I think, if memory serves, I went into a Batalimer after that. Yeah, just to get it out there. Get that beater. And I had my turn from there. I actually don't remember. I think he was playing some kind of plant variant. Yeah, there he was. He's playing a plant variant. But it didn't work out too well with her. Because he went Dandelion, he set a card. My turn, and I got the really good. That guy, he can normal summon another Constellar monster, and then that person adds one to my hand. So not only did I get field presence, I got +1 to the hand, which I add cost for next turn. Then I XYZ'd for the only level 3 I run. The only reason I run the level 3 is just because you sometimes will make it. It's kind of bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but it usually isn't that great. But you can just put Ptolemy right on it and just be fucking awesome. So I started trying to Monster Reborn, which was just even more awesome. I used Ptolemy's effect because I just didn't want to deal with the Dandelion, and I really didn't want to deal with the tokens either because he had some nasty shit in there. And then I just, started to poke him for a little bit. And he did the same again. I was thinking about it, but I really didn't want him to sync with it or whatever, so I was like, alright, I'm just going to get it out of the way now. And I did a little bit more damage. And I was thinking about going for Ptolemy on the other guy, but then I realized if I wait till next turn, maybe I can get the star chart effect out, but I don't think I think he Dark Hold here. Oh no, he Mind Control, that's right. And ended up using Ptolemy's effect on himself, which was not cool. I'm just going to call him Constellar 7, because I cannot pronounce his fucking name for the life of me, and I know it, but sorry about that. So, I actually don't remember what he does here. So, we're about to find out. Sometimes I don't even know what to talk about during these things. I feel awkward. I know I'm supposed to go over the duel, but when this shit happens, and it's kind of like you're waiting. I should probably edit those out, actually. That would be smart. Oh, that's right. He went for fucking Zen mains, which, I mean, wasn't a bad play, but problem is I had cost and I had a reborn. So I put Patomu on that to effect for Star Chart. Drew into him, which was amazing. He effect veilered it. And I was like, oh man. But then, which I could have, it was a little misplay too. I could have done something else, but not the point. I monster reborn into another Ptolemy, and then just went for Blackcorn. That's all I really needed. And Blackcorn, by the way, sends to the graveyard. It doesn't destroy. That's a common misconception. A lot of people think it destroys. It does not. Anyway, so that's pretty much game. He's going to set something. Or he's going to... Actually, yeah, he Dark Holding, he set something. But then I had Cost and oh yeah, I had Ryo. And that was pretty much it. So yeah, guys, this is X-Tyler something out. A lot of new content coming up for you soon. And thanks for sticking around, guys. I will talk to you later and see you later, YouTube.